We welcome you to Champions Contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Short boot, taken at the 21. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On third down, Wilson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. That was second down run for Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Well, that was better than the first go-around when he lost yardage, but still nothing there, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Tough spot here.
Put it mildly. Sometimes I wonder if some of that old-school football should come back into play. You know what I would think here? Quick kick. Try and change field position, help out your team.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It's almost gotten to the point in the NFL where third down is a throwing down, no matter what the distance. It just feels that way. So how about the discipline there by the defense? Understanding, reading their keys. They run the ball on third down. They don't just handle disruptors. Actually getting back there, making a big play.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And
don't get there that often.
no, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep is T.Y. Hilton.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamal Ishmael. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
That's running out is just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Murray the lone setback. Play clock winding down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 1st down, Wilson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Time to step aside. Back to Buffalo after this. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, Keep us uncovered. Let us run to the ball. We'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to just see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Panthers are going to get a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Carolina 1st. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Smith on 1st down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out here in the eye. To throw is Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. Look at the big man rumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The 20, 10. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the 1st half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
This 1st half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it 1st on offense in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Smith out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the 2nd half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He's going to, that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Michael Crabtree, 58 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And they're going to have really good starting field position. It's taken up close to
Broadcast. Okay, there we go. Alright,
for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any
you know, if you score, I'm going to drop
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points. And
you're running it. I know it.
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
I know that play way too well because I used that against you when I was with Cowboys.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate
how old that
the
guy
guy
is.
from me, I'm
You
helping
know
my
Mr.
team.
Martin's
But
59 years
winning
old and he
battles
doesn't
is
even look
always a part of the
59.
game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw
Yeah,
there,
how old is he? He looks
broken
like
tackle, but he
45.
didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
He gets it into the hands
He
of
looks
Larry
40, 40,
Fitzgerald.
45, 49.
Anytime
Like,
you
are you
call
right
man
there?
coverage
Oh my
against
god.
Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy.
Oh my god.
Because his ability to run such precise routes
Nope.
and use that big frame that he has
I guess I'm holding it back now, right?
against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Notable.
Yeah, it's not just athletic ability. He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
You're right there. What?
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into
No, I
the
did
end
not.
zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here's the Carolina
That
offense.
would have been a good fake, though.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Boom.
His
Oh my
throw
god.
incomplete. He was looking for Crabtree that time. That'll bring up second down.
I do a Hail Mary. Yes, I am.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. A toss to Murray. And some room to maneuver. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh
I
set
think
down.
it's time for me to actually unleash the Michael Murray. Don't you think?
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say,
Oh,
maybe
God.
that gives him a
I
little
didn't see the
juice to
guy
go.
right
He
there.
struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know
I
the
didn't
great
even
ones always
see
think
that
to
guy
themselves,
legit
just
though.
hang
I was
in
like,
there, just
where's
one
the
big carry away.
where's the dude?
And
Where's
that's
the dude come off
that's
and
a good
block
start
it?
for him.
And then I look right when I get hit. There's
They'll
a
run it left side with Murray.
yeah.
Back-to-back
You
stops.
tucked your guy.
make
If
it
that guy would
3rd
never
and
been there,
10.
he would have been off.
I know I'm
He
wandering
would've
into
been
cliche
off.
territory, but with
Yeah, I
DeMarco
feel
Murray's not
buzzed
piling up
that I
yards,
was flashing
it has an
that.
adverse effect on his team.
And we are bearing witness to that
No.
here in this game.
No!
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they
This
know
is
that.
where I'm
They're
gonna get
going
the
for it on 4th. They're going to go for it. It's Smith.
Oh, I'm done. I should have got that. I'm done. Dude, it's already there. I need to draft a new team. Man, it kind of sucks though, cause I used to be like when I actually got this card back when I was playing other people. I would have at least 100-yard rushing game before the second half, and I still end up losing. With DeMarco Murray before his 92 card came out on Draft Champions. You know how that feels? You know how bad that feels to know like you were good with his 80s, with his in the 80 overall some elite card he had. Oh, dang! I was talking to myself there. And let's see, we got. We're gonna go. I was like, where'd he go?
For a tough decision.
Oh my God!
Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, not too much analysis
let's just say off the bat, I got to
this stage of the draft.
90, like, no, I already have a 95 overall.
This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front, or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position?
Gang.
These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain... And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star. And he'll make everyone around him better.
Left. Eric Berry or Von Miller? No, I'm really sorry. I had to go with Eric Berry.
Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile.
I'd rather you've seen what I do. You've seen me buff up my the living not out of my like skilled positions like free safety.
I'm not sure that this selection
strong
is going to provide a huge
FS,
punch,
SS,
but
corners.
he's at least a guy that does have some upside.
Buff. Yeah, you know me. And then once I get all the people I need, then I'll start going to my linebacker core.
What to do here? Build up the interior of your line, or get that skilled
my
player
guard
to add
should
another
not
weapon?
suck
Well,
at
not
all
too
right
tough
now.
to see into the thought process of that pick.
Boy! That's funny. I got it. I swear to God. Okay. I swear you probably got like... I probably will.
Certainly Patriots will be a hot commodity here. We've seen one go already. Might we see a second?
I'm going to finish off... I'm scared. And I'm saying scared, and
and now's
my God.
You need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can.
Can I please finish out my corners, please? Go ahead and finish with the safeties and that. Dear Lord.
And now, which side of the football will they
Let's get
address
an 84
here?
overall
Some
corner.
interesting options either way.
Just because. Yo, I need a strong safety, another receiver.
It's the age-old question on draft day.
Brandon Carr or Luke
need,
Kuechly?
Offense or defense?
Yes.
And I think that pick comes
But I'm not. Here's all I gotta say for Luke Kuechly. He is.
Player from that team became available.
Okay, my receivers. What's Rob Gronkowski's card overall? Wait, who do you already have a tight end? Who do you already have the tight end slot? Is it elite? Yo, I should not. Okay, I got Luke Kuechly's Thanksgiving card. It's 92 overall. Yo, my freaking offense is 87 overall. Let's just say this. I have my look, listen to this. My offensive line consists of 4 elites and 1 gold. The 1 gold is my right tackle. You're gonna love to see my quarterback. You're gonna love to see my halfback and my quarterback. Zeke Elliott, and then you have Elliott and what's that? Dak Prescott. Now I should not lose this game. If I lose this game, I'll be so mad. Like, think about it. I have AJ Green and I think T.Y. Hilton again. Yeah, I have AJ Green and T.Y. Hilton. You know what sucks the most? Is that I've got T.Y. Hilton 3 freaking drafts in a row. And I've got AJ Green. When? Man, you know we're supposed to have this day off, right? But of course it's snow day. No. Okay, remember when they said they were gonna use days up? But the snow days what took the President's Day away, though. It's supposed to be off today. What school does he go to? What grade is he in? Wait, why are you going to one school, a different school than your brother?
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this Draft Champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff.
Ricky Williams, 95 overall.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions.
Dude, this is your home field advantage.
And
this is your home field advantage. You remember last time we played at the Panther Stadium? You remember the last time we were at the Panther Stadium? This is the game I won, actually, because you lagged out. Like, the first play, Tom Brady got hit. You know that's exactly what I had too, the free quarterback. Remember? We had the same exact QB.
It's the Pro Bowl corner, a key
yeah, because that game I had Tom Brady also. Yo, my defense is bad.
And it's 3rd down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Knew it.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Nope. Get that out of here. Interception, boy. Whoa, no, that was an interception. That was an interception, and I know that was.
Sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot,
we both knew that was going to be an interception.
Let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, I'm about to hit the ball. That's what I'm saying. If you do not win,
so I think that really goes to like 70-30.
How about this? We'll play until for 1 hour.
And he got it there.
So basically, we dropped it at what, 8 o'clock?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Now,
credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
Freaking, keeping that game really much in the action. You see it too, right?
It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
Yeah,
if it's just the occasional 1-yard run,
boy, Eric Berry Wait a second. Why is Eric Berry not out there?
That could be a downside of putting together a team
Oh
of
my
draft
God.
champions.
My God, your dude would have caught that.
You're exactly right, because it does take time to build chemistry,
Oh my God.
trust, right? Understanding where guys are going to be. And I think that's what led to the interception. They just don't know each other well enough yet. That should build up as the season goes on.
So after the
Boy,
INT, blitz coming.
why wouldn't he throw?
Roy Miller forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Oh, I ran into
Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I completely ran into it.
So here the play caller. Was it the team's execution, or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. But if it's strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anything going for Hilton.
I rather that because he probably got there, bro. You know what'd be funny? I just intercepted it right here. No, Luke Kuechly even better.
Giants offense back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Eric Berry's not going to go anywhere, though. You see that too, right? You see that too, right? Eric Berry's not going to let you go. Wait, is Eric Berry covering on?
Forget the bet.
I like that even better.
He dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it.
Well, that's the 84. That's the 84.
He's certainly not a guy that drops the ball very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, he would have caught that. He would have caught that. He would have caught that.
Instead, 4th down.
Yo, Eric Berry would have caught that. Ron Gronkowski would have never popped up, went up with him. You know that.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's got a difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You ain't gonna get there. You ain't gonna get there.
Family back there.
He got rained.
Give him 25 yards.
Yo, Eric Berry, he wouldn't sit down. So, Eric Berry, I just run to Eric Berry and boom, right in the night. You know that has to hurt.
This is Elliott.
Oh, he got tripped.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's hard to stay mad at a player who fights for yardage.
But you somehow make the same play.
But on this play,
I'm
just looking at what the defense did. We always talk about gang tackling and getting more people to the football. How about the job they did there, the discipline they had? No matter how hard he fought, more and more people showed up and helped create that big loss of yardage there.
They slide Gronkowski outright. 2nd down, Prescott.
Boy, Kuechly came in there freaking. That was full on full. Kuechly went in there, popped the ball, which is how he goes.
He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off. And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. It's caught, Nelson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch up.
I knew it. I knew it.
Still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Don't lean it.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kinkley that picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That actually kind of makes
getting
sense, though.
set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
91 overall tight end.
He'll
With the cover of net
every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Could it take?
They're hoping is that last mistake is their
Boy.
only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing
I
those
swear to God,
and
yeah.
maximizing opportunities.
Nuh-uh, it's
The screen
unfortunate
pass was
game,
taken
boy.
away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away,
No.
you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Boom, give me Granny.
Is Rodgers. The
I
completion
didn't even
good
touch
for
that.
3 and
I
it's
didn't even
second
touch
down.
that.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
There it was.
So they complete the pass and
What?
now they face a second
You
down.
said run? Okay.
They'll come out in the pistol. Rodgers to throw on second down. Being chased out left.
Gamble King.
And he slides
Late
to avoid
hit.
the hit. 9 yards on the pickup.
You
there.
can't
Keeps
hit
the
a
drive alive.
QB in mid run. 125 can't. You can't hit a QB.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Boy!
This is caught. I think he got that with
AJ
one
Green just
hand.
caught that in your face. How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
We're back to East Rutherford.
AJ Green just
First
caught
this time
that
out.
right in your face, basically.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Flushed out right. Always got some breathing room.
Hit again.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the
I
chain.
need to start. I need
Partner,
to
he
do
was
that.
going
You know
through his
that, right?
progressions, not
Dude,
there,
if not,
there.
then
After
I
about
don't
the
know.
third
Aaron
one, he
Rodgers
decided
might
better
fumble
pull
the
it
ball.
down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Buying time to his left.
Good.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now hold everything here. We're going to get
Yo,
tied
I'm
up
moving
by the
on.
offense.
Oh my
It's
god.
just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
Yeah, I think
before we
Aaron
get to
Rodgers might have the
halftime.
most running. Thank God.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
Big runner back in
To
there.
his left. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Why would I be flying somehow on the best? This dude's like almost 41 years old. And still has wheels. Oh my god.
Rodgers now on
That's
first
better than
down.
your mom.
Green with a catch left side. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
What terrifies defenses
They
when they see slant
respect it.
routes
They
thrown,
respect
is
the
the
runner.
receiver's on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield.
That was
Does
him.
a really nice job
Alright,
rallying
I
to
can't
him
run with him.
and stopping him for a minimal gain.
It's a loss of 2.
We
Now
found out
third
I
down.
cannot run with Ricky Williams.
We're
It
into the
seems like I
second
can
quarter,
run
and I
with
guess you can kind of
the
look at it
QB though.
both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do.
Uh-oh.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the
That?
20-yard
He was in
line.
mid-run.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down.
Alright,
Rodgers
let's
stays
run
on the
this ball.
field. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well.
First
That's why
down.
you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In
This is
situation,
what I
that
call
didn't
one of
happen.
the best
Hurry
QBs
back to
ever
the
for
line
me.
now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Big first guy. I called
Now
timeout.
whistles come
Okay.
in. We're going to get a timeout here.
What am I
by
gonna
the
do here?
offense. So as they take it over,
So.
we step aside.
Most
Again,
likely.
we'll see the pistol here. The final shot before
Boom.
half for
Boom.
Rodgers. He will take it across for a Panthers
You just
touchdown.
freaking took out his leg.
A.J.
Now that's a
Green,
way
as time
to set that
expires
out.
in the first half.
First half.
And his guys are able to strike for 6. So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things
Oh
right
my,
in
that
the
should
end
have kind of been a fumble.
and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to
Right
a
now,
boxer,
I'm leading the first
flurrying in the last 30
leading
seconds
within
of
the
a
first,
round
going
and
into
stealing
the
the round.
second
Great
half.
job.
You know that's because you got the ball back.
So both teams have their marching
Yo.
orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Get that. Oh my.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It seems like
Out
I
come the
overcame
Panthers.
your
They'll have it
defense.
first on offense in the
Aaron
third quarter.
Rodgers.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where
yeah.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Move.
Tendency
Oh my.
breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see
seems like
what
they
you've
can't
done.
run it with Ricky.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Ballin'. Nick Farmer. Yeah.
A very nice pickup of 34
You were like,
yards.
I would pass it to Jim Grimming twice. You were like, I'm only either running it or passing it.
After the catchability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and
roll out
losing
king.
and changing field
Roll out
position.
king,
And
though.
he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah,
Yo,
only
I
gets a few
think I
yards
could
on
get
first
worse
and
scramble
10.
yards
He's better
than
off
you.
doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And it's fine. But I about threw that though.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
If I would have, yeah, if I would have launched that to AJ
Collapse
Green
the
though.
pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard.
No.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh.
The ball
Oh
comes
my.
out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Oh.
incomplete. He was looking for his favorite
that
target,
was
AJ
a
Green,
scary
that
moment.
time. And it's fourth down.
But partner, anytime someone
That
tells
was
me
a
the
really scary
fundamentals of
moment.
leading the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake.
Right.
And he
Oh
fires
my
one that's
god.
intercepted. A great
Guys,
read, and it's
please tell me
picked
that was,
off.
oh my
And a
gosh.
big turnover
That-
there as his
why is
guys
Jordy
will get the
Nelson
football
black?
back. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And the interception last time
He's legit.
on the opponent's side
He's
of the
black,
field.
and
Certainly
he's
not
not
what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that's
Yeah,
the offensive
yeah, yeah.
drive going on. You're in good spot.
The 84 overall
Great place to
tackle
run some
Rob
of your best
Gronkowski.
offense. Instead, they turn
Rip.
the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
I hit that away. You're right.
Prescott on first down. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you
Right.
got to do, you got to
Right.
come down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier
Yo, I think
completions.
if I get Aaron Rodgers
Interception
again,
last drive
I'll
there.
be
He
a
hits the
terrible
reliable
team
target.
again.
2nd and 5.
Yo, I'm leading with Aaron Rodgers with the most rushing yards in the game.
2nd down. Prescott escaping the pressure.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
And an alley to
no,
run.
no. Oh my
Pick
god.
up there,
Oh my
26
god.
yards.
Obviously,
He
big
juked
play was
out
needed,
a
and
Tom.
you can see his eyes
He
light up
just
as he
juked out
realized
a
there's
Tom.
absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off
He
and
juked
goes,
out,
and goes
no.
a long way.
got
Not
a
only
bite.
does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Hops free.
Eric,
The collision
Eric
there
Berry,
jarred the ball
Eric Berry,
loose and
Eric
brings
Berry's
up
always
second
there though.
down. 2nd down following the incompletion. Maybe just a lack of concentration.
You wanna know what's funny? Alright, remember
And when
the,
you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route.
Darn.
You are
Darn.
conscious of all the bodies and the
Oh my
traffic in
god.
there.
If he
But
would have
let's
caught
face
that
it, if
though,
you're going there,
I'd
you
be
might
so
as well come
mad.
down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that. It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football
I'll
before
say
he
that,
actually
there's
hauled it in,
no way
and
he
that
could
led to a big drive.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Forced out to
No,
his
no.
left.
Oh my
He
god,
may
he
try
just
and
blocked
run for
Kuku.
this.
He just blocked
And this
Kuku for a
time
couple
not quite to
seconds.
the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. On the left hash, this
Fuck,
from
I was right.
48
Fuck,
yards.
I was right.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
The last
And
time
they
he
are
kicked
on the board,
3
trailing
point,
now at 6 to
last time he
3.
kicked 3 point, it didn't even
A
count.
decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
I kind of screwed up my kick. I didn't know. I didn't even realize. I just started pressing buttons there.
Scobie now. Kick it away after the made field goal. This is taken at his 4.
Oh my god.
But as it is,
Oh my god.
At about the 37-yard line. The Panthers
I
offense here,
almost
they
get
get ready
off
to
of
head
that.
back on the field.
I
And in
almost.
enemy territory last time through the interception.
So,
We'll see what they do on
T.
this
Mike
drive.
Hilton or
Can't
Green?
wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling.
Or
do they continue
Green
to
in
the
it.
ball? Do they want to lean more on the
Bruh.
running game? Interesting sequence of plays
Bruh.
they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the
Bruh.
interception? How much does that change?
T. Mike
what you do?
Hilton
I think it does depending on why the
Jimmy
interception
Graham,
was thrown.
AJ
Sometimes it's
Green,
just a
or Ricky
matter of
Williams.
the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you,
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle
I need
Williams
to double check right
forcing
there.
his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
You do that. I swear if I get this 20
They
yards.
fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep
Bang.
right side. And got his man complete.
I didn't realize he caught that, sadly. You know, if I would have realized he caught that, I would have went all the way with him.
of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket
Yes,
passer.
ma'am.
But you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside
Okay.
and make plays with his legs as well.
Well, showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
And
and he
his throw
caught
is
that.
incomplete.
And he caught that, though. Alright, give it to me.
So the flag is for the very rare illegal forward pass penalty.
Not often that a quarterback
I
forgets
am
where the line
actually.
of scrimmage is. They have an innate sense about
You
it.
know if he would
On
never
this
call that
play,
flag, though.
the
That was,
quarterback did.
he was in. He was in.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll buy some time right.
Oh my
And
god.
he'll be hit as he releases back
Oh,
now here
I
at
like
MetLife
him too.
Stadium. It's been a very hotly
will,
contested
like,
game
I
to this
just roll
point. Just
out
a
with,
field goal
with him,
separating
right?
these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
I don't know how, but I am.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And left side here, it's Graham. 18 yards there and a first down.
I completely got you
And
there.
that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here.
This
Down
guard.
late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them. Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
They come out here in the eye. Rodgers now to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Jamal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Prescott now on second down.
Oh my god.
He's going to find his running back.
Oh,
It's complete.
no.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Ezekiel Elliott, 83 yards. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the fourth.
That was a smart one,
And
actually.
he'll bang that one through. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field possession, turned it into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
That legit.
Roy Miller in there to pick up his second sack of the afternoon.
Nothing else.
On play action, Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake.
Go.
This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you.
I'll go laugh.
But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Nowadays, many defensive lines are coached to play the run on their way to the quarterback, and that's exactly what they did.
To throw his press.
Oh my God! And very bad interception that again.
It brings up third.
I would have still laughing.
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout
my
this
boy.
one.
No doubt about it.
I think basically it's when it gets very
this feels almost like
basically
a game in baseball on both sides. And the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers.
Oh my God.
It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
I'm going to safe on this. Yeah. You think I'm that retarded?
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 24 yards.
No, I just need to get down the field. Then I'm not running.
They'll look to throw.
I know.
Green's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh, it wasn't.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Nothing. Get it,
and incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's
got 3rd and long situation.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, he gives him one more chance here on 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Okay.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week.
Yes.
Victory formation. Take a knee and go out into the locker room and celebrate.
No, that means I would have
Ian
to.
Williams with a tackle.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Just take this down. Let's see if I can get safety on that.
On second down, Elliott. And that looks there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game.
Aaron Rodgers.
What a way to finish
Aaron Rodgers
it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Yeah. Yeah. When Eric Berry had to come in and freaking ram Zeke Elliott in the groin, am I right? When I should have really took off straight and got the touchdown. I know.
That'll do it from here for Charles Davis
Y'all
and
had
all
more
our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
I know. Yo, look, no. We're coming past the R2 guy. We got the same amount of interceptions and touchdowns. Just for me. That was lit. That was literally lit, though. Hold up. Aaron Rodgers got 52 yards. The quarterback is better than the actual runner back. Yo, that was a big rushing play. But thing is, you should see how I use the same play over and over with Aaron, that one play. I know. Okay, how many, I want to see how many minutes I have. How many minutes do you have left? Another game? 8, 16. Dang though. I'm like, what happened? That should have been my game. That should have been my dub though, and you know it. I trust none of us has got what's it say? Marshawn Lynch yet again. Everything I am surprised though. I'm surprised none of us has got Marshawn Lynch. Yo, I had to get rid of Aaron Rodgers because he keeps trying to let him go. Yo, that was a funny game though. That was a legit funny game. 2 minutes, we got 22. You know the sad thing is? Wait, what are you doing? Head to head now? You know what really sucks that EA has that smart idea where you can't join like Google Play leagues. That's really dumb, isn't it? Yo, my All-Star team is 81 overall. Yo, we had the same exact thing. We had the same exact passing yards, which was actually pretty darn weird, wasn't it? Wait a second, where's my dude? Dang, I gotta find me another 3-pointer. Oh my god. So, do you think you have block that kid? Do you think you have study hall? Alright, found my guy. Dude, who do you have? Oh. Hey, what's your GPA? I got 3.8 GPA. 3.875. Block, oh my gosh, like, can you block his dunk? My mom told me when I was young. Not anymore. Like, rarely. I did have Aaron Rodgers, but his like, contract's ran out. It made me so mad. That was for Madden Mobile. Dear Lord, I don't. Okay, let's see how much time do you have left? In your face. Oh, let's see what I have left. 17 minutes. Okay. What I say? Boom, 3-pointer. Oh, that's JJ Nelson. No wonder it's black. Why aren't y'all blocking his dunk? Please tell me this. Why won't y'all be right there at the goal? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He caught a lot in the first quarter. That's what really gave y'all your most. That's what really gave you most of your yardage in the first half, first quarter. You know that, right? Because he caught that catch. Because he caught that catch that should have been an interception. Rick, dear Lord, block him, dear Lord. No. Oh yeah, I'm just sitting right there for right now. Yo, I did have nice subscribers. I was gonna say that would have been cool to just real quick. Are you freaking kidding me? How did I just steal that? Get that out of here. Oh my god. Wait, can you actually hear your voice now? A little bit? Yo, I have to get Elgato so you can hear my... Man, it used to be weird. That's a backcourt violation. Crap. Really? Sucks. That means I would need an Elgato then. 15 minutes left. Dang. Defense. 3-point. Oh my. Cow. No, cheater. I failed at that. Boy. Majorly. Yeah, Lord. I can't strip this guy. I just forgot if he makes that. Boom. Wide open thing. Either. Yo, got 14 minutes left. How much longer you got? Yo, you can see the hard choices ahead, like near the beginning of the stream. I had some really hard choices. You miss blocking a person. How do you do that? One hour? Okay. Not. Swear to God, no dunk on. Catch it, catch it. Oh my God, why don't you catch it? Nope. NBA. One hand dunked. Why would I say one hand dunk? The dunk. The dunk is I thought it would dunk is some other shit. It didn't count? A little bit. I got a whole lot, but yeah, it was so boring. There's 11 minutes left, dear Lord. My dude shot it on accident. Oh my gosh. Lord. No. No. Get that out of here. Are you kidding me? What? Definitely. Come here, watch it burn. Versus Round. There we go. Dang, it's almost time to redraft too, boy. About. Got 3 minutes left. So. I bet your day felt really, really long, didn't it? Didn't it feel really, really long this day? I don't know. I'm hoping Tom Brady. Or Aaron Rodgers again. That's pretty dark to get there, haircut. What overall you think it'll be? Hmm? 96 overall. They have a 96 overall for him. Yo, someone actually got a 89 overall with this draft. I said 89. On what? On here? I was gonna laugh if that was actually true. No, 15 rounds. There's no way. Never mind. You can have a 90. You can have 91 overall team, but you know, I have 1 minute left. This is gay. Oh my god. Oh god, this is one of long of a. I'll probably be drafting by the time you're. Somehow. Buy Aaron Rodgers, buy Ricky Williams, buy Eric Berry. No, why should we get Eric Berry again though? Wait, you got Luke Kuechly. Oh yeah, you had a good lineup here. It's funny. I could have got Von Miller if I went with the interceptor of the game. Really, honestly. Yeah, I have less than 30 seconds. Are you speaking? I'm going to. How many minutes do you have left? I just realized. It has not been a 1 long hour, actually. 1 minute. It says I have less than a minute. Like, a minute ago, though. So let's try it one more time, see if it works. I don't know if it doesn't. Oh my god, it still says I have less than a minute. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, we good. Alright, I'm done. Let's do this. Coach. None of these teams made it to the playoffs. You guys will tell you that a good bit. I swear to God, though. No. Oh.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make.
Oh,
did they get themselves a player here or what? And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Let's get the left.
Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there.
Boom, elite round.
Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here, or get yourself some help up front?
Oh my god.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down,
dude, I have
Ricky
Williams right now, but instead of Zeke
or do you
Elliott
just try to cover
too.
as
Oh
many
my
areas of the
god.
field as possible?
Yo, no. I could have chose, I had Ricky Williams card, but I just got.
No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this draft. Here's a chance for the second one to come off the board.
95 overall one.
Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of time left. Oh, no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before.
Oh, I'll go with it. I went. Oh my god.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot?
My receivers are lit. I had to put up AJ Green though.
A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here?
I want Eric Berry. Can you please
Options
give me Eric Berry?
Here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me.
Can I please get Eric Berry on this last round? Can I do it?
Certainly Patriots will be a hot commodity here. We've seen one go already. Might we see a second?
That's gay. I didn't get Eric Berry. Yo, if you don't believe me, I had a choice. If you don't believe me, I had the choice between hey, if you don't believe me, I had a choice between Zeke Elliott, but I already got Ricky Williams. Go on the thing, go to hour and 25 minutes on stream. If you don't believe me though. Hours for 5 minutes and then watch that. You don't? Yo, I got that. I have AJ Green, Larry Fitzgerald, Julian Edelman, Brandon Marshall's 90 overall flashback card when he played for the Broncos. And then on my defense, I have Julius Peppers, a guy, Brandon Carr. Yeah. Me neither. Like, once you see, like, my defense doesn't really consist of good people anymore. Like, I have sucky people for my defense now. But yeah, you know, I didn't get Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. You ready? I can't believe I didn't get Yo, but does it still say my stream's going up? It's going? Does it still say my stream's up? I wish. Alright, did you go to the minute 25? Like I said, and watch that from there. Oh, you have a better defense than I do. Yeah. Oh, I have a 86 or 87. I think it's 86. You're gonna pee your pants when you see who I got. Legit. Yo, I swear though, if I lose this.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a draft champions matchup and what is set to be a great draft champions matchup in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in draft champions. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
Who was that? I see, who was that? Yo, I'm gonna rewatch our shoot. And find a way to do the funny moment.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
I didn't tell you how to break it.
Again, Peterson.
Yo, you're right there. You're right there.
A huge loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever.
Well, we all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try and pick something up. But every now and then you got to know when to turn off your instinct. Okay, in this situation, find a way to go down and save some yardage. I mean, quarterbacks do it all the time, right?
Turn around.
If they don't have it, just take the sack, fight for another down. In this case, though,
Williams loses the football.
These
guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
It wasn't a... Oh, come on.
Here's Jordan Berry now.
Wait, what play is
he's
it?
on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
I felt something weird was going to happen.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of the punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
That is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius.
What are you doing? No, you're not on your Cam Newton. I didn't realize that. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, if you're lucky, we can... Zach Martin plays for the Cowboys. That's a really... Yeah, he's a good guy. Like, I freaking Shrek. I tore. Why won't it? No! Hold up. There you are. No, you little bodio. Because I want to wreck you with the Browns. I want to wreck you with the Browns. I want to wreck you with the Browns, though. Yes, I will do it. I just did. I wasn't lying. That's God. I'm scared. Because I want to show you. I want to show them how good their runner back is. Oh God, I swear I swear you're gonna pick something like a freaking. I swear to God, if you pick the Browns too. Oh no. Oh God. Yo, the Vikings. Yo, their overall was good in the beginning of the year. Oh God. Yeah, do your alternate. Whichever jersey is the white one, pure white one, then do that. Use that one. Use the white one. Use it. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. No. The white one. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna predict every team's thing. You ready for it? Alright, so you may predict the Super Bowls, the Super Bowl people? No. Alright, I'm gonna predict the last year's Super Bowl teams, alright?
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory.
The Browns, yeah,
It's
remember he got traded.
Vikings going up against RG3's Browns.
Like those, no.
And with that, we'll send you up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, which is where
Hey,
we'll find our broadcasting team.
think about it.
Brandon
First
Godin
time
and
I'm
Charlie
actually
Davis.
seeing the ball.
Gentlemen,
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful
Now you
afternoon
do
for
see
football.
why I said
Coming
pick
up,
the
we've
white
got what
jersey.
should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns.
So, let's see what they got. So they don't practice a lot for running. I have not checked this guy's overall though. So he like has a good elite, right?
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage, or they can come close to the line of scrimmage, and the end result is often the same, a big-time play for their defensive team. And that's exactly what we just saw.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Right.
On 3rd down, Griffin.
Oh my gosh.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, They put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Bradford to throw it.
And
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Oh, that's heading right. Forbath cannot connect. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
And as the Cleveland Browns get on offense here in a second, but 1-15 this last year. And it's a franchise that since moving back to Cleveland in '99 has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that
only 2.
Well, but I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season, but I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward. Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and a plan that they intend to execute.
And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Eric Kendricks is another one of those bloodline guys in the NFL. His brother Michael also plies his trade as a linebacker, and Eric's trying to show him he's the best in the family.
To throw is RG3. Screenplay, Johnson. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride than them in the 2016 season. The quarterback change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was, and when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the roller coaster. A lot of it can come back to the injuries, especially along the offensive line. I think by around October, maybe even early November, I'm surprised you and I didn't get a call to go audition to be a left tackle there because they were just down so many guys. So that made it difficult to run the ball and to protect Sam Bradford, their quarterback, and it reflected in their final record.
And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And this a 39-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, he got an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And he'll be happy he got a second chance so quickly after missing the first one. Now he's got the confidence back up before we even finish the first quarter.
The return man is Mario Alford. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
I wish I could get actual.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. The Wildcat to Johnson. On third down, Crowell.
Let's go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth down now.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And out now come the Vikings. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're out, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. On third down,
right here.
Bradford.
And
almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that.
Which I think will be a pretty easy train until it was up to that hour and then for 7 minutes. And you gave up. Like, really? Or
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Here we go! What does it?
Room here to run. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Brian Robinson in on the tackle.
No.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, so much for him being bottled up.
What are you doing? No. I gotta score a touchdown. Alright, I'm probably about to get off anyway. I'm gonna redraft my team. See what I get if I can even draft my team. See what I get on stream if I can. And if I swear I can't, there's a I messed up. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try to redraft this team right here. Redraft. Yes. 13 minutes. Alright, y'all, we're gonna end it off here. And, thanks for watching, and continue going on, boys. And, yeah. That's it. So... Alright. I end it off. Thank you for watching. This is Deer Hunter Games signing off.